Hello everyone, this is Revathi working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology from SNS College of Engineering, Coimbatore. In my previous session, we have seen about what is meant by OSI layer and what are the layers available in the computer networks, and also we have seen about four layers, that means physical layer, data link layer, network layer, and transport layer. In my today lecture series, we are going to see about remaining three upper layers. And the upper layers are session layer, presentation layer, and the application layer. Let's we move on to the topic. The fifth layer of the computer network is session layer. The session layer is the network dialog controller. It establishes, maintains, and synchronizes the interaction among the communication systems. It also allows applications to maintain ongoing session synchronization. That means checkpoints. Then dialog controls manages whose turn to transfer the data between the devices and where it is of my computer workstation and server services, that is called as CMS. Then Windows client for netware, it is called as netware. Then the next layer is the presentation layer. The presentation layer is concerned with the syntax and semantic of the information exchanged between the systems. That means the translation is called encoding and decoding. The encoding will be done in the sender side and the decoding will be done in the receiver side. And also it manages encryption and compression. Encryption also for the protective messages, and the compression is also to reduces the memory spaces of the computer systems. The application, the top layer of the OSI reference model is the application layer. The application layer enables the user where human or software to access the network, and also it provides user interface and support for services such as electronic mail, then remote file access and transfer of data and editing of data, etc. Then how does it all work together in the computer system? Let me see about that. Each layer contains a protocol data unit that is simply called as PDU. PDU are used for peer-to-peer contact between corresponding layers, and data is handled by the top three layers, then segmented by the transport layer. The network layer places it into packets, and the data link layer frames the packets for transmission, and the data link layer will pass that frames to the physical layer. Then physical layer converts into bits and sends it over the physical medium. The physical medium may be in the wired or wireless, which I explained in the physical layer in my previous video. The receiving computer reverses the process using the information contained in the protocol data unit, that is called PDU. The summary of these layers are will be denoted as follows. The application layers to allow access to the network resources, then the presentation layer to translate, encrypt and compress the data to the session layer, then the session layer to establish, manage, and terminates the session, then the transport layer will manage reliable process to process message delivery and also error recovery. Then the network layer will move packets from source to destination and also provide internetworking between the devices. Then the second layer is data link layer. It organizes bits into frames. Frames means it will add the header and footer to the packets which is coming from the computer network layers, and also provide hope to hope delivery. Then the last layer of the OSI reference model is physical layer. It deals with transmission of bits over a physical medium, then to provide a mechanical and electrical specifications. Analog postal systems or a application. Write a 20-page letter to a foreign country, then presentation represented as p, translate the letters so the receiver can read it, then yes, and ensure the intended recipient and receive the letters, t, separate and number pages like register mail, tracks delivery, and request another package if one is lost or damaged in the mail. Then postal center sorting letters by zip code to route them closer to destination. Then D, local post office determining which vehicles to delivery letters. Then last one is physical drugs. Physical layer, that means physical drugs, planes, rails, autos, etc., which carry letters between stations. Thank you.